Welcome to an introduction to Camtasia via Camtasia. This is a multi-purpose instructional video. This screen capture video was created using Camtasia to capture a screen capture video done in Camtasia of how to create a pivot table in Microsoft Excel. This tutorial will show you how a screen capture video works and introduce you to some of the effects available in Camtasia. The objectives and audience for this instructional video. Our objectives: visualize the screen capture steps of Camtasia, be introduced to a few learner-focusing effects, learn how to create a pivot table in Excel, and the audience are instructional designers and instructional technology instructors.
Pivot tables are powerful and flexible Excel analysis tools. A pivot table lets you arrange, sort, and filter data on the fly so you can analyze it from several different perspectives with a minimum of effort. In this video, we'll cover how to create a pivot table from a data list that's stored in the same workbook. Begin with the Excel table. Ensure your data has column headings and there are no blank rows. Empty cells within a partially completed row are acceptable. Left-click on any cell containing the data to be analyzed. Then press the Select All shortcut keys of Control and A to select all the data. To insert a pivot table, click the Insert tab on the ribbon, then click the Pivot Table button. When you do, Excel displays the Create Pivot Table dialog box. Confirm that Excel has identified your data range correctly. You will see a marquee outline around your data in the worksheet. Next, choose where you want the pivot table to be placed. For this example, we'll select New Worksheet. Click OK. Excel will create the new worksheet with a blank pivot table on the left and the pivot table panel on the right. Notice you have two new contextual tabs under Pivot Table Tools, Options, and Design. As long as you are working within the pivot table, these options will be visible. If you deactivate the pivot table by clicking outside of it, the contextual tab and navigation panel will disappear. To reactivate the pivot table, click anywhere inside of it and your tabs and panel will return. A pivot table has four basic areas: the report filter, column labels, row labels, and values. The pivot table is built by placing fields in each of the areas. The easiest way to move a field is to click on it and drag it to an area. Let's say for this example, we want to know how many students were enrolled in each college and major for the 2011 school year. First, we'll bring both college and major to the row labels area. To obtain the count, we'll use the last name field in the values area. The results will be displayed in the pivot table area. You can easily modify your filters to see how many students were enrolled by college and major, then by semester. We can do this by simply bringing term to the column labels area. Now that you've learned how to create a simple pivot table, you can discover more ways to analyze your data by rearranging fields within the report areas. Within the Pivot Table's Contextual tab, I encourage you to explore the Options and Design tabs. Each offers a wide variety of features and variations relative to your pivot table. For more information on this or other Microsoft topics, please contact the training group at 713-221-8200 or email us at ttlctraining@uhd.edu. Thanks for watching.
In this video, you saw an example where Camtasia was used to record a previously recorded screen capture video. Special effects were used for emphasis. These included slide transitions, varied callout shapes, spotlight features, zoom techniques, and many more. I hope you enjoyed this instructional video on screen capturing.